Hello friends, I am Sparsha. Any garden at our home is incomplete without some herbs. If we keep some herb at our collection, not only they will be a great addition to our culinary stock, but also many of them have immense health benefits too. I do have collection of various herbs in my garden, one of which is mint or pudina. The detailed video of this plant I have already uploaded in this channel, the link of which you will find in the description box. The well-known herb tulsi, which is also known as holy basil, is a very common plant in most of the Indian households. And most of us know about the benefits of this particular plant. Today in this video, we will know about some other basils which we can grow in our garden, and I will discuss the care, their uses and propagation. Basil is a herb and it belongs to Lamiaceae or mint family, its scientific name being Ocimum basilicum. This plant is native to the tropical countries and they originated in India and other South Asian region, but now they are being cultivated throughout the world. Though numerous variety of these plants are found, but main few I will be narrating here. The first among those is Genovese basil. This particular variety is mostly used in the western countries in the different dishes. One of them we all know is pizza. The next basil is Thai basil, which you are seeing right now. This basil is mostly used in Southeast Asia for adding flavor to their different dishes like soups, salads, etc. Flavors of this basil is more strong and it differ from the Genovese basil. Lemon basil is another variety which has distinct lemony flavor. Fourth one is our very own holy basil or tulsi. This also have many different variety. I will make a dedicated video for this plant very shortly. Today in this video, I will tell you about the care and other information about this Thai basil. You can grow any other basils too with this same method. Though the name is Thai basil, they are more used in Vietnam and Cambodia in their foods. These leaves are also served separately with many Vietnamese dishes like pho, van xeo, etc. Red curry or green curry, the famous Thai dishes, are also having these leaves as one of their main ingredients. So if you have inclination to cook food of different countries, these plants are must for your home, as you will not get these easily in your local market. To start with, if you get ready plant at your local nursery, buy it. Otherwise, it is very easy to grow it from seed. Purchase links of seed I have already given in the description box. You can use those. You can also collect a dry flower like this from any of your friends who are growing this plant. Once you press this flower gently with your fist from the dust, you can collect the seeds. Very easily they germinate in 3 to 4 days, and once you have one plant, small plants grow around them regularly. Sow seeds only in coco pit. Perlites, which you can see in the video, is not necessary. As I said, it will take only 3 to 4 days to germinate and they grow really fast. When they are 3 to 4 inches long, transplant this plant to any of your chosen container. As soil mix, you can take 50% garden soil, 40% vermicompost or cow dung manure, 5% neem cake powder, 5% bone dust. I don't usually mix sand with my soil mix, but you can add sand depending on the character of your soil. Make your soil mix in such a way so that water should drain freely. In this video, I am using coco peat and perlite in place of garden soil. They love full sun, but you can grow them easily in balcony where they will get at least 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. They cannot tolerate dry soil at all. but hit soggy soil at the same time too. So you need to water them regularly daily and even twice daily in summer. As such, these plants are very hardy. The mother plant will gradually become aged and will die, but it will leave behind many saplings beside her. They will continue to grow and your pot will always be filled up with basil. I do apply neem oil twice a month in a dose of 5 ml in a liter of water and yet to see any pest problem on them. Generally, basil flowers should be pinched off regularly to shift their energy to produce more leaves. But with this Thai basil, you may not do that, as these plants look very attractive with their bloom flowers, and in fact they can be categorized as a decorative plant. Moreover, they will attract beneficial insects like bees and others. You don't need to prune them also, as they get maximum height up to 1 to 1.5 feet only and remain always bushy. Mustard cake ferment every 15 days and a fistful of vermicompost every 3 months are enough food for them. Since we'll consume these leaves, don't apply any chemical pesticides or fertilizers to them. I'll make separate videos of each of the herbs I am having in my collection. Please let me know in the comment box what other information you will need in these videos. If you have any question regarding basil, feel free to ask me in the comment box. I'll try my best to answer. Thank you for watching this video by spending your valuable time. See you in the next video with some other topic or some other plants. Till then, bye friends.